Brent. Conference rivals going at it. So much emotion. Teams that are very familiar with each other.
I love it, Kevin, and I'm so happy to be here with you for this one. This is going to be awesome. You don't get a lot of games like this, so hype, where the crowd is really into it. So let's move up a little bit and sit on the edge of our seat, should we?
Now look at Memphis's starting group. Adams is the pivot for him, with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks, and it's Morant in at the point. Now here's Morant. Beyond the arc. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. From 15 feet away. Good, he hits the jump shot. Leonard's got 5.
Quick rise and quick fire from the mid-range. This is automatic stuff from Kawhi Leonard.
Jackson in the corner. Back to Morant. There's the 3. Morant with another miss. Quick start here for the Clippers in this one. It's a 5-point game. You know, you appreciate Zubac's focus on close-range looks as a big man.
Well, Zubac's one of those big centers that's burly and tough and rugged on the inside. And while other bigs are searching that three-point line out, Zubac's looking to get deep into the paint. When you look at his shooting percentages over the past couple seasons, up around 60%. That's good shot selection and great consistency. The efficiency of Kawhi Leonard's three-point shooting is pretty exceptional. I mean, he's going to start taking those all night long if he's open.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Jackson. And here is Brooks. With the drive. Outside for Jackson. Clock at 6. Looking to end the run. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Yeah, massive relief there. Getting a little bit frustrating for them until that bucket.
And it's Leonard missing.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Loads it up there for Morant. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And that's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish it.
Wall looking for an opening. Leonard, that's for 2. Gets a very good look and converts. 10 points for Kawhi Leonard.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
It's Morant with the drive. Jackson has the open look, and it's Memphis with another.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say Ja Morant.
Now here's Wall. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. To the inside. And Morant throws it down.
And just so dynamic at that lead guard position. Morant there just stuffs it.
Brent, looking back, the Clippers have really put things together over the last decade.
They have. Injuries have been a factor the past couple seasons, so they haven't competed at the level certainly that their owner wants to, but they're trying to keep this core group of guys together. And if they do that and they get health, there's a lot of talent there and a lot of guys who've done it on the biggest of stages.
And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
That one goes in.
And a lot of times Adams only looks to shoot from that area on the floor, really knows the limitations in his range.
Wall passes to Zubac. There's 57 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Leonard out to Morris. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
What an advantage it is to have someone like Leonard. Everyone knows the shot clock is running down, but they also know that he'll get up a good shot either way.
Now here's Morant. Leonard with the steal. Passes it to Wall. Zubac with it. Adams defending. And the dunk by Zubac.
And just taking pride in being their leader. These passes show Wall wants to make his teammates better.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. The 3 from Morant. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. to the middle. And finished off by Leonard.
You settle in and you watch the show coming from Kawhi as he's filling it up and doing it in a lot of ways.
Now here's Morant for three. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a 6. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Clippers?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
They couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Wall in at the point guard. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. The Grizzlies trail by 6.
And when you look at Paul George, I mean, he's been in the middle of a couple monster trades.
Well, PG exchanged for 2 future All-Stars in Sabonis and Oladipo going to Indy. And then that massive trade to L.A., the Thunder got SGA and a boatload of picks. It just shows you how much value Paul George has. And trust me, he's very much valued by the team he's on.
Now here's Wall, following the miss by John Morant. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Here's Bane. Here's the lob to Adams. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And George kicks to Wall. On the wing, Morris. Over Bane. Misses off the right iron.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
And how about the hands on Jackson? Makes a good target on that frame and then able to finish off the alley-oop.
Here's Wall. Jaren Jackson making his last shot. And here's Leonard from 3. Here's George. The shot, no good. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. On the wing, Brooks. That one wide left. Clippers leading by 4. Leonard attacking and finished off by Leonard.
And don't give a cerebral player like Leonard that kind of opening. He'll read that gap.
Morant passes to Adams. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That is his first foul of the game.
First team.
On defense, the Clippers. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
The explosiveness on the drive. Morant just attacks the D with aggression.
Both free throws good from Morant. Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
Wall finds George. The 3. It's hauled in by Adams.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Kicks it out to Leonard from the arc. And it's Morant with the rebound. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. Trailing by 4.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
There's the pass to Jackson. Here's Bane. There's the triple. Tries again. Adams. And he banks in the layup. Adams has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, the motor right now for Steven Adams is humming on the glass, getting after it.
Pass to Morris. Now here's Leonard. 5 on the clock, and it's Wall in the corner. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Wall's got his first 3 points of the game.
Not sure when Kawhi saw him, but the fact is he did, and he delivered. That's a great pass.
Right side Bane. Brooks, the pass to Morant. From deep. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And here we go. And the dunk by Zubac.
Stellar anticipation by Leonard to create the fast break opportunity. That's why he's a perennial Defensive Player of the Year candidate.
Now here's Morant. He's got 6. Jackson kicks to Brooks. Adams outside. Back to Brooks. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 5th rebound in this one. Inside. Kicks it out to Leonard. From outside the arc. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Morant outside. Fires the 3. The Grizzlies with another miss. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And now we'll send it over to... All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't... For those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point.
An efficient score. Norman Powell can fill it up when given the opportunity.
And he does score from anywhere on the floor, but it's defensive versatility that I think really helps him because he can match up with smaller guards. He can get underneath bigger wings, and that defense really allows him to stay on the floor to complement the other offensive players that are producing.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Outside for Jackson. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Mann. Good on the triple. Mann's got the lead up to 8 now for Los Angeles.
And it felt like Powell had the shot, but good job of feeding the open man.
Jackson against Morant. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Covington.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Mann passes to Covington. Kicks to Powell. The tray. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Morant outside. Here's the lob to Adams. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Sometimes you raise your eyebrows at the things Steven Adams does athletically at his size. Almost impossible to stop him once he's at the rim.
Covington a screen on Brooks. Mann gets it to go from beyond the arc. Mann's got 6.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Morant against Jackson. Bane passes to Morant. From deep 3-point range. Rebounded by Covington.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
No good on that one. Powell dishes to Batum. From deep. The shot by Powell, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Brooks with no one around. And the 3-ball is good. Brooks has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Powell. Here's Mann. Brooks covering. Jackson has the open look. And again, no good by the Clippers. And so Brooks will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
And sometimes as a point guard, you gotta take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. There you respect the decision-making from him out there.
Powell, no one around him. That one a little long. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Brooks finds Morant. Lobs it up there for Brooks. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Batum against Adams. Powell for 3. Sinks the triple. Powell's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Powell wasting no time to let that one rip.
Outside, Bain. Passes it to Brooks from past the arc. Batum grabs the miss. Clippers leading by 7. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Bain pulls it down. Bain's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the inside. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And a versatile offensive talent with a capable jumper. Defenders can't fall asleep when guarding Jackson.
Jackson drives in. Adams, some nice D.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
The third quarter comes to a close. The Clippers on top. They lead by 5. And right after this, we'll... In a moment now, as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Wall in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. And Leonard puts it up from deep 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Morant's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Bain. And he goes right over Paul George and slams it down.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They're pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
That one off the back iron and out. Clippers leading by 6. To the paint, here's George, and George with the stuff.
And Paul George had great position that time, an easy deuce.
Now the pass to Jackson. Morant surveying the D. Bangs home the trifecta.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Morris outside. Zubac, a screen on Bain. George with the bucket.
That last 3 must have bothered George a little bit. He goes to the arc with a purpose and fires off his answer.
Morant outside. Left side, Bain. From downtown, they get the rebound. A second chance effort. Adams finds Morant. They shoot again. Memphis moving it around. Bain for 3. It's hauled in by Zubac.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball on the 3-point line. Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Back to Morant. The shot. Morant with another miss. Clippers leading by 11. Pass to Morris. Zubac kicks to George. Jacks up a three. It's rebounded by Memphis.
2 minutes.
Floats it up there for Morant. Paul George with the steal. Throws it up high, and Morris throws it down.
And time again, Wall puts himself in a position to attack. Just a great job of creating offense for himself or his teammates.
Morant with it, guarded now by Morris. There's Jackson with the three. It's John Wall with the rebound.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Leonard kicks to Wall. Lets it go with the three. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Outside, Bain. Morant outside. Bain passes to Morant. Trying to end the drought. A shot off that time.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point. No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Clippers.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
Yeah, I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Kawhi Leonard.
That's amazing defense from him. Seemed to know exactly when to pounce on the passing lanes and predictive steals.
27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now Brooks. Adams with the screen on Leonard. Brooks dishes to Morant. 6 on the shot clock. Shot on the wing. No good on that one. So the Clippers winning this one easily. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
backcourts are outstanding. This should be quite a battle here, Smitty.
It should be the big men in the spotlight in this one. Rebounding and everything in the paint. This should be a great showdown. Strength versus strength.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Moran and Bade in the backcourt together. And it's Brooks in at the 3 slot. Now here's Moran. Three-pointer. He's off on that one. Outside Russell. For 3. The shot no good. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. And stolen by Edwards. McDaniels passes to Towns. From behind the arc. And it's Bane with the rebound. Stolen by Russell. Down low. The dive for the ball. Ooh, and that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Outside Moran. Pass to Jackson. Outside for Moran. And stolen by Gobert. Outside Edwards. Takes a 3. Knocks down the long J.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Outside Moran. Pass to Jackson. And here's Brooks. From downtown. That one is off. Minnesota's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. To the middle. Comes out. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And the dunk by Jackson.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Russell up top. Adams covering. The 3 is up. Grizzlies with the rebound. Outside Bane. And he's going for the lob. And then Morant with the dunk.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly.
Russell against Morant. And he hits it to tie the game. Morant's gotten his second bucket.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Here's Edwards, plenty of space. And it's Bane with the rebound.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to...
Oh, my
Wait,
goodness!
did you see that? Booyah! He must be mad at the rim.
Yeah. You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands. Now here's Russell. Right side Edwards. And stolen by Bane. Outside Morant. Pulls up on the wing. Memphis the rebound. Jackson finds Bane. Back to Jackson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
You know, he already has a number of go-to moves. Jackson's able to keep the defenders guessing.
And he sinks the second. 52 seconds left to play in the first. Outside Russell. Pass to Towns. Six on the shot clock. Here's Edwards. Russell with the ball. Left side, Edwards. Ooh, pops the J after a cagey pass fake. Edwards has got 5 now.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Three-pointer off the mark. It's McDaniels on the wing. Inside. Loses his grip. Clanks the lob. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Grizzlies out in front, up 1. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point. Doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Russell in at the point. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Now here's Russell. Pass to Towns. This one for 3. That shot off. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. And he's going for the oop here. Morant finds Adams. Fires the 3. Towns with a rebound. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
You know, the one thing Steven Adams gives you night in and night out is toughness. He helps your team set a physical tone.
In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. Well, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
Here's Bane. After the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Oh, got a piece of it. And that one's good. Morant. Morant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The creativity from Morant, always inventing new ways to score.
Russell into the lane. Shoots over Morant. The shot by Russell, no good. Memphis leading. From outside the arc. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pulls up. Another miss by Russell. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. On the wing, Brooks. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
Shows incredible vision for a younger player. Ja Morant's a skilled distributor.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
2 points. That one goes. Edwards has got 7 points.
This is what you do when your opponent's trying to take away the 3 and the painted area.
Outside Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
What a night for Ja Morant, showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
It's Edwards on the wing. Russell against Bane. Here's Edwards. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, B.A., when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. And you think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala in Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
Outside Russell. Pass to Edwards. 1:51 left to play in the second quarter. Memphis has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Bane with it. He's picked up by Edwards. To the inside. It's tipped. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
And the shot goes in.
Are you serious? I mean, he made the defender look silly right there. Just an epic move.
Pass to Edwards. Shot that time, not on target. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
This guy is exciting to watch. Morant gets up and dunks it.
Outside Edwards. There's 57 seconds left in the first half. Here's Gobert. Outside Edwards. To end the run. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside for Morant. Up and over Russell. Misses off the right iron. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And he lobs it up to the rim. And it's Towns with the power finish.
What an athletic play from Towns. Rising up over the defense to hammer in the alley-oop.
Morant, the pass to Bain. Russell against Morant. Back to Bain. Outside for Brooks. The 3. No good on the shot. And so we wrap up the first half. Grizzlies out in front, leading by 9. We'll see you after halftime.
The Grizzlies, 25.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
On the court for Memphis. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Adams.
Whoa, wait a second. As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Russell, the pass to McDaniels. Back to Russell. And the layup is good off the glass. Russell's got 7.
I like Russell's intensity. Getting some contact, but not backing down.
Here's Morant. Outside for Brooks. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
The shot by Russell, no good.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
And that one's good. Morant.
Unselfish score. If his shot isn't there, Bain will move the ball.
Pass to Edwards. Stolen by Bain. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Stolen by Russell. Gobert on the high post. The rebound by Jackson. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Brooks outside. Pass to Morant. 4-3. Counted from distance. Morant's got 9 points now in the second half.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
The shot by Russell, no good. And here's Memphis now. Big run right now for him, 11-2. Morant, the pass to Jackson. On the wing, Bane. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. And the Grizzlies lead by 20.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Brooks, pass to Adams. Back to Brooks. Now here's Bane. Brooks outside. Here's Morant. There's the drive. Morant with the slam!
Man, oh man, one of the more advanced ball handlers we've ever seen at his age. Ja Morant has people on skates.
Here's Edwards. Grizzlies with the rebound. Bane's got 6 rebounds in the game. Throws it up high, and then Morant with the dunk.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Towns finds Edwards. Over Bane. Here's Towns. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now. Morant, the pass to Bane. Edwards against Bane. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Woo! The whole arena felt packed. Towns can just be merciless on offense.
Morant, the pass to Brooks. Back to Morant. To the middle. And stolen by Edwards. And he's all alone. Here's Russell. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Some scouts were surprised when Jackson's wingspan was measured over 7'5". That's a huge number, especially when you talk about contesting shots.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. He gets it off. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Jackson, the pass to Morant. Up and over Russell. That one rolls around and rims out. The Timberwolves shooting a very low 27% so far in this one. Inside. And there's Towns on the assist by Russell.
What a beast inside. When Towns gets in tight, he's almost a sure thing.
Morant, the pass to Bane. Adams with the ball. Defended by Gobert. To the paint. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. It's blocked by Gobert.
A sensational defender. You have to know when Gobert is in the area.
Edwards can't hit.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
And there's the lob.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. The Timberwolves have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Russell, the pass to McDaniels. Stolen by Jackson. Brooks with it. Russell covering. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Good athlete, 37-inch vertical. Brooks aggressive above the rim.
And here's Edwards outside. Another miss by Minnesota.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Payne, the pass to Adams. From deep, Morant. Minnesota with a rebound. Towns up top. Brooks defending. And here's Edwards outside. Offensive board. Count that one. Gobert's gotten 4 this quarter.
That's a signature move by Gobert. The length allows him to do what others can't.
Morant, the pass to Adams. Morant with it, and it's Gobert picking him up.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Grizzlies.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
One other thing they've done very well has been scoring inside, just pounding and grinding down there.
To the left side wing. Towns down low. Jackson on him. Ha, well-timed shot fake. Got the defender off the ground right there.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Morant, the pass to Adams. Back to Morant. No good, a bit long that time. The Timberwolves have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Edwards finds Towns. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Desmond Bane.
For a big, Towns is an effective free throw shooter. You really can't give him too many looks from the line.
Taking 2 shots.
Good on the second one.
They needed more from him there. Any point they can get is absolutely critical for them right now.
Morant, the pass to Bane.
Watch the screen.
McDaniels against Brooks. Outside for Morant. Pass to Brooks. Shot clock at 6. Lets it fly. And again, Memphis no good. Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Grizzlies.
And of course, they really dominated in the paint tonight.
They obviously came in looking to impose their will, attack the heart and soul of that defense, and it led to a lot of good looks.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Ja Morant.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again. Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
There's 38 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
Come on, Shaq Russell.
Russell against Morant. Here's Edwards. Another miss by Minnesota. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
Pass to Bane. Shot clock at 5. Morant, the pass to Bane. Looking to end the drought. And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Excited to see these 2 monster teams battle it out. You know, Greg, whoever comes out on top tonight will have really made a statement to the league.
And Kevin, no matter what happens, this is a great opportunity for both teams. They say iron sharpens iron. The only way you get better is by facing challenging opponents.
Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward. And Adams with the slam.
And ball goes up and Adams comes down. The anticipation skills, knows where to be to finish that play.
Crowder sets a screen for Booker. Hall finds Bridges. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Brooks, the pass to Morant. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. The 3. And it's Ayton missing.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Well, guys, look, the Phoenix Suns ended the regular season on a high note last year. They finished first in the Western Conference, a feat they hadn't accomplished in a bit of time.
Here's Crowder. And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Memphis on defense. Paul kicks to Bridges.
This team leans on Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defense. It can be a difference maker.
And Crowder slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Now here's Morant. Great open look there. In 2004, the Phoenix Suns clinched the top spot in the Western Conference, and they're about ready to do it again.
Yeah, and that was the Steve Nash, Amari Stoudemire days, and that was practically 2 decades ago. But the Suns have earned this top spot. They've been putting in the hard work with this young core and grinding out all these games.
Is that 7 seconds or less?
Yes, sir.
Here is Brooks, following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. Bane, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Ayton.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Paul with the ball. He's picked up by Morant. Bridges passes to Crowder. Bridges dishes to Crowder. Suns moving the ball around. Stolen by Brooks. And here we go with Adams running it up the court. Morant kicks to Bane. Over Booker. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
The kick out to Crowder to the left wing. Paul for 3. No good there. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Out to Brooks. And it's Morant at the elbow. Shoots over Crowder. Here's Adams. Passes to Bane. Morant, that's for 2. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
Now, here's Bridges. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Floats it up there for Morant. Adams down low. He's covered by 8. That one good for 2. Morant's got 5 points so far.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Booker the pass to Ayton. It's stolen by Adams. Pass to Jackson. There's the lob to the hoop. Got a piece of it. Brooks dishes to Jackson. Bridges with the steal. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Count it. Good. Crowder's got his second basket.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
ball against Morant. Here he goes. Brooks with no one around. No good from outside. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. A fader. Goes up again. The pass to Morant. Fires for three. Jay Crowder with the rebound. Bridges, no one around him. And he beats the buzzer. Wow! 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Suns lead by 1. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Suns. So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at point. Bridges finds Crowder. No good on the triple. Brooks with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Here's the lob to Adams. It's tipped. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. It is hard to forget the crazy draft night for Bridges in 2018.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
Jay Crowder taking 3 shots.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul.
The previous play is under review.
Make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Three shots.
And the first one at the line is good. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big games. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. And if you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
And Adams kicks to Brooks. Off target from outside. Suns leading by 4. For 3, Bridges. It's good from long range. Bridges got 6.
No hesitation from Bridges. He gets the ball and is primed to take that shot.
Here's Morant. Pass to Brooks. Outside, Bane launches a 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Memphis has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing out.
A shot by Paul, nobody around. Back to Bridges. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Down low. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. And it's Memphis on the break. Morant with the ball. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Booker with no one around. Connects from 3-point range. Booker's got the lead up to 8 now for the Suns. Morant passes to Brooks. Looking to end his quarter. Oh, wow.
Yes! And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
The Grizzlies have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
And Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Brooks outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Morant scanning the floor over Paul. And it's Morant missing. Phoenix leading by 7.
Mikal Bridges has found a groove the last couple of years. 5 years removed from college, and he's become a full-time starter.
And here's Booker from the arc. The steal. Here's Bain. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
And about Mikal Bridges, just how good can he be?
He's got the power to beat you off the dribble inside, certainly likes to attack the paint, but he can also spot up and beat you from beyond the arc.
Booker, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Bain kicks to Morant. Off target with his 3.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Outside Crowder. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
Suns leading by 5. Al Paul. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And here's Booker from the arc. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Brooks the pass to Bain. Adams' shot is good.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
Ball outside. Kicks to Booker. The dish to Bridges. Lock at 6. For 3. With the putback. And Ayton stays with it. Ayton's got 6 points.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Suns on top, up by 5. We'll step away briefly, but get you right back out. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Pop it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. This is out there for Phoenix.
Part of the evolution of Booker's game, getting consistent from deep.
Morant outside. And the dunk by Jackson.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Crowder, a screen on Bain. Booker finds Crowder. Paul with the steal. To the middle. It's tipped. It's stolen by Adams. Bain passes to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And he's no stranger to contact inside. Love watching Jackson bully his way through aggressive defense.
Booker dishes to Paul. Morant against Paul. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Passes it to Bain. Fires the 3. That one doesn't drop. And Phoenix will come the other way. Bridges with it. He's picked up by Morant. And Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
Morant against Paul. Payne for three. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Another steal. And here they come. Floats it up there for Morant. And finished off by Morant.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
Booker the pass to Bridges. Kicks it out to Booker. He dishes it to Paul. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Booker outside. 3 on the clock. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Brooks. No good. Shot missing. And Phoenix the other way now. Here's Paul. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Suns lead by 6. You spent 2 seasons, Richard, with LeBron James in Cleveland. What was it like to play with LeBron?
Well, I like to think that LeBron was playing with me the entire time. That's the way I viewed it, but it was amazing.
I should have reworded that. I'm sorry. My mistake.
Thank you. I think LeBron James was outstanding to play with just from a camaraderie standpoint, and he always wanted to make the right pass, which, you know, for pundits, they complain about it, but for a teammate, you love it. You love playing with a guy that tries to play the right way night in and night out.
His understanding of the game must be off the charts, correct?
It is so ridiculous the way that he just sees the game before it's happening. He is easily one of the smartest players that I have ever been around.
And it's Ayton missing.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
To the paint. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. It's deflected. Stolen by Brooks. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
In his first day in the league, opponents are going to make him earn it at the line. And look, Morant, he'll give him an easy look.
And he sinks the second. Suns leading by 3. Booker looking around. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Well, Devin Booker has really developed his pick-and-roll game, and let me tell you this, playing with CP3, that will help.
Here's Morant. Outside for Jackson. Back to Morant. A 3 ball. Jay Crowder pulls it in.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Desmond Bain.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The Suns shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. Morant kicks to Bain. Left side, Adams. To the wing right side. Shoots from the corner. Second chance shot. Out to Brooks. Outside Jackson for the 3. Trains it from beyond the arc. Jackson's got 7 points for the quarter.
What separates Jaren from other bigs is he's got great confidence in his shot.
Booker outside. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here.
Better to be lucky than good. That pass was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged a bullet there.
And that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. Suns lead by 5. And time to start.
Ladies and gentlemen,
and it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So on the floor for Memphis. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the 5. Here's Morant. Outside, Bain wants to get it to Morant and does.
Oh, he's got some hops. Morant, this man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance. And when I mean any chance, I mean any chance.
Booker the pass to Paul. And Booker kicks to Paul. No good with the triple. And so here's Memphis. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Out to Morant. Drives to the hoop. It's not going to go for him. And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Booker, good. And the Suns lead by 2.
People first think of Booker as an outside shooter, but he does a lot of his work in the lane.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
A putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And this is why you gotta put a body on Aiden. When you don't, he torches you with the putback.
Pass to Brooks. Adams with the screen on Bridges. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Suns. The first one falls.
In an era where so many point guards are three-point shooters, Ja Morant, you know what? This man is built different. He's more of a throwback. Ja wants to apply pressure by driving, not shooting threes. Now, he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Crowder, a screen on Morant. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Free throw good, Crowder. And both free throws good from Crowder. Memphis trailing here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Jackson finds Brooks. Morant outside. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
Booker with it. Now defended by Bain. Bridges for 3. Drills it from outside.
Oh, a major factor in those 2021 finals. Bridges growing more and more comfortable in the big moment.
Memphis moving it around. Morant reaches to Brooks. Here's Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Remains calm and collected. Adams refuses to let the moment be too big.
Booker outside. This is to Paul. Back to Booker. On the wing, Bridges. 6 to shoot. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Left side, Bain. Paul against Morant. From deep. Rebound by the Suns. Crowder's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Paul passes to Bridges. Back to Paul. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Fast break, here they come. Floats it up there for Morant. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And this is where Morant really shines. The bigger the moment, the more he wants to capitalize.
The pass to Booker. Shoots the three. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Morant against Booker. Money!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Got a piece of it. Nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
That is just absolutely ridiculous. Look, we talk about Morant having that hit factor, and then he makes the biggest play of the night.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Paul kicks to Bridges. Pass to Ayton. Shot clock at 6. Got it! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
He is a great kid. I love to see this from Ayton, stepping up in the big moment, letting his talent take over.
Morant, that's for 2. Misses there. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. This win, such a tremendous...
course, when you're playing in the same conference, the rivalry is real. These teams in particular have bumped heads for years.
Well, rivalries are built when something is at stake, and when you look at the entire history of this matchup, the peaks and valleys for each club, there's a little bit of distaste, which always makes for interesting viewing.
So here's the Clippers starting group. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court, and it's Jackson in at the point. Now here's Morant. Misses the deep three-point attempt.
Boy, a wide-open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
It's good.
As good a scorer as he is, we know that Paul George is not a ball stopper. Excellent decision right there.
Here's Morant. There's the three. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Morant against Jackson. Out to Leonard. And the ball out of play. The Grizzlies will have it. And grant a career resurgence for Reggie Jackson.
Yeah, B.A., after dealing with injuries, even at one point considering walking away from the game, he's found renewed success, and he's shown he's got plenty left in the tank.
And here's Morant outside. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. It's George on the wing. Back to Leonard. Morris outside. The three, George. And that comes off the assist by Morris.
Yeah, just a drop in the bucket for PG-13. He will roast you from the corners if you let him.
George against Bain. Outside Morant. He shoots it. Morant missing again.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Leonard for three. They grab their own miss. Zubats. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. Memphis has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Outside Morant. Pass to Bain. Kicks it out to Jackson. It's tipped. And so the ball out of bounds. Morris touched it last. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. From deep, Morant hits the trifecta. Morant's got 6 points.
Morant doesn't need the three-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal.
Now here's Jackson. Pass to Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Back to Morant. From deep. Adams against Zubats. And it's Adams missing.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
For three, George. Adams grabs the miss. The Grizzlies have gone only 2 of 6 from the field. Last year, the Clippers finishing 8th in the West. However, they missed the playoffs, Doris.
Right, B.A., but keep in mind, they didn't have Kawhi for the entire season. No Paul George for most of the season. In fact, I thought Ty Lue did an incredible coaching job getting that team to the 8th spot. They just went on to lose 2 tough games in the play-in tournament.
1:27 left in the first quarter here. Here's Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. Back to Morant. Pass to Bain. The three is up. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got 4 rebounds now. It's George on the drive. Oh, and the dunk by George.
Now, Paul George is an exceptional athlete and demonstrating his insane dunking skills there. Get this guy in the dunk competition.
Now here's Jackson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Great positioning on the putback.
What an effort to get the tip in, just wanting it a little bit more.
And so here are the Clippers, following the bucket by the Grizzlies. Zubac with a screen on Brooks. Leonard can't get it to go. Memphis trailing here. Brooks, the pass to Morant. Plenty of space. Paul George pulls it in.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Pass to Zubac. George outside. 12 seconds left in the first quarter here. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
We call that masterful use of the pump fake. Paul George effective getting guys to jump on it.
George with a steal. Leonard for three. And the Clippers miss again. One quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Clippers ahead. They're up by 2. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Payne and Brooks out on the wing, and it's Morant in at the 1. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. And here's Memphis, trailing by 2.
It has to be interesting when you're bringing the ball up the court and Kawhi Leonard is the guy coming to meet you. This guy is the embodiment of an elite defender. Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Here's Leonard. Kicks it out to Jackson. Back to Leonard. Clock at 6. The 3. Knocks down the triple. Leonard's got 5. Leonard really has shown very few cracks in his defensive game over the years, Doris.
BA, I think it's a combination of things. Certainly the physical attributes. He's really long. He's got unbelievable lateral quickness. His defensive instincts and IQ are just off the charts. This guy is as disruptive a defensive force as we have seen.
Leonard on the wing. Little turnaround. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Down low. Ooh, Morris with a steal. Leonard against Brooks. Jackson, the pass to Leonard. From the arc. Leonard can't get that one to fall. Leonard's gone 1 of 5 on 3-point tries. From deep, Payne. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Steven Adams.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
Back to Morant. Over Morris. And again, Memphis no good. The Clippers in the lead. Morris on the wing. Beyond the arc. Knocks it down from distance. Morris has got his first 3 points of the game. And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement.
Jackson, pass to Leonard. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists now in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, exploding up the floor for easy chances.
And then Morant with the dunk. The quick feet of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Leonard outside. Jackson on the wing. Leonard finds Jackson. The kick out to Morris. Out of bounds. It'll be Grizzlies ball. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. And here's Morant. Give him 8. From deep, Bane. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubac has got 6 rebounds now in the game. George's shot is off. Memphis has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Here's Morant. That one off the back iron and out. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on an 11-2 run. George for 3. Brooks with the rebound. George has gone 2 of 5 from the floor. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Brooks. Morant's got 10.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Leonard against Brooks. There's the triple. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Adams. It's rebounded by Morris. Here's Leonard. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. 15 points in the game.
Well, a multiple-time winner of Finals MVP, Kawhi Leonard understands I've got my offensive game in rhythm. Let me go to work.
And that's not gonna go. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. Boy, they've been playing at a fast pace, beating the defense in transition and adding to that big. Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, Wall and Powell are the backcourt duo. Nicholas Batum out there with Robert Covington. And it's man in at the 3. All alone on the break. Adams, the pass to Brooks. Wall with it. Checked by Brooks. Out to Covington. From deep 3-point range. He can't get it to go. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Pass to Morant. And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
To the inside. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Morant's got 12 points in the game.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Pass to Batum. Back to man. Powell outside on the wing man. Here's Powell. Here's man. 4 on the clock. Batum outside. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Man misses. for Memphis. They've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket. The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
And absolutely jaw-dropping. Covington, a screen on Morant. Wall. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Jackson, the pass to Morant. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Morant again missing. Los Angeles has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Here's Wall. Soft touch off the glass. Wall's got his first 2 points.
We're talking 6'3", 210 pounds. John Wall's frame, deceptive at the lead guard position. Interior scoring is not an issue.
Pass to Brooks. 3-pointer. He drops it from range.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Ball for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Outside Morant. Let's go with a 3. No luck on that one. The Clippers in the lead. For 3, Covington. The rebound by Jackson. Left side Bane. Oh, there's the alley. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
Here's Covington. That one a little long. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Morant against Wall. And there's a whistle. That goes on Robert Covington. That's his first foul of the game. The Clippers on D. They've led by as many as 14. Morant, the pass to Brooks. Connects from downtown. And now just a 4-point Clipper lead.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Here's Morant. That shot off the mark. And Los Angeles the other way now. Inside. Here's Covington. And the jam by Covington.
You can see how much John Wall wants to keep his teammates engaged. Puts the pass exactly where it needs to be.
It's stolen by Wall. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And that one's good. Covington. Covington's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
Wall against Morant. Lets it go from deep. And no good. For 3, Powell. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Morant, no good. And for the Clippers, they're shooting around 41%. Leonard for 3. Adams grabs the miss. Memphis trailing here. From deep. And it's Morant missing.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
George passes to Jackson. The kick out to Morris. George against Bane. George drives in. And the jam by George.
Well, you see Paul George's activity coming to bear right there. The ability to get a second chance opportunity. Nicely done.
Here's Morant. Drives to the hoop. From deep, Bane. And the foul on Steven Adams. That's his third foul of the game.
Personal foul.
Now Jackson. Pass to George. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Morris on the wing, defended by Jackson. Out to Leonard. 6 to shoot. Jackson, the pass to Zubac. Leonard with the ball. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Well, this is one aspect of his game where Kawhi Leonard has come such a long way. The ability to make guys around him better with his passing.
Pass to Bane. From deep, Morant. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Morris has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And he lobs it up to the rim. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
How about that pass from Reggie Jackson? Right on the money, folks.
Outside Morant. Jackson outside. Outside Bane. From deep three-point range. Tries again. Outside for Morant. From deep. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Stolen by Jackson. George outside. And the jam by George.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Here's Bane. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. The Clippers have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Jackson against Morris. Leonard outside. Over Bane. Shot by Leonard, no good. Memphis has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. A shot to stop the drought. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth. It's George on the wing. Jack's up at 3. They get the rebound. It's George on the wing. Jackson for 3. The kick out to Morris. From deep. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Clippers.
You can score without sharing the ball, but it can be a whole lot easier when guys are assisting one another.
Yeah, they were very patient. They were also unselfish, and ultimately, that's why they were so efficient.
And as it was happening, as it was...
Look out below!
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
Jackson with it. Jackson in his pocket. Shot by Leonard, no good. On the wing, Brooks. Up top, Morant. From deep three-point range. That one doesn't drop. And Los Angeles the other way now. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Brooks. Right side Bane. No one near him. And the jumper is good.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
So no problem for the Clippers as they get the win. Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for Dort.
game that's sure to be a crowd pleaser, Greg. Two high-octane offenses going head-to-head.
And it's not just run and gun. Each team has a very well-refined attack. In this kind of matchup, comes down to which side can maintain their energy through all 4 quarters.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Russell in at the 1 spot. Now, here is Russell. Shoots it. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. Brooks, the pass to Bain.
Oh, smart dish there by Brooks to a wide open man, getting him the assist and his team some needed points.
Outside, Russell driving to the basket. Here's Edwards, and he elevates for the slam dunk. Steven Adams did not like that at all.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and with maybe a step out of his range. You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive, but recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
Here is Russell, following the score by Memphis. Inside, Gobert dishes to Russell. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. And for the Timberwolves, Clark getting the #1 pick in the 2020 draft certainly helped their turnaround.
Yeah, that's rocket fuel when you're trying to move up, and they got a good one, a special one in Anthony Edwards. That guy is going to help them take major strides forward. This is an organization clearly on the rise.
Here's Morant, banked in off the glass.
How about the handles from the young fella? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
Morant against Russell. And there's the pass to McDaniels. And Adams sends it back. They retain possession. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Grizzlies have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Bain. Jackson kicks to Adams. Up top, Morant. Over Russell. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
And the Grizzlies leading by 4. To the inside. It's stolen by Gobert. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Swiped away. Lobs it up there for Brooks. And Memphis turns it over again.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Now here's Edwards. Brooks grabs the board. 1:52 left to play in the first quarter. Bain with the bucket.
A point who knows his role. Ja loves setting guys up, always looking to pass it.
Over in the corner, Edwards. Over Bain. Edwards can't hit.
Not really necessary with nobody on you. I mean, why put yourself off balance on that shot when you're wide open?
The 3 from Morant. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And it's Russell missing.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Jackson finds Adams. Outside for Jackson. Takes a 3. Rebound, Minnesota.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Morant with the steal. Outside for Jackson. Stolen by McDaniels. Towns wide open. They get it back. And there's Gobert putting it right back in.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Brooks with no one around. The Grizzlies with another miss. Timberwolves trail by 4. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. They get it again, and Gobert kicks to McDaniels. To the paint, tries yet again, and Gobert with the lay-in. Gobert's got his second bucket.
Boy, in sync with his teammate on that possession. Well done by Towns on that pass.
Steps back. 1 second left, and the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Memphis?
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot.
And that's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish it.
Russell with a wide-open look. That shot off. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. D'Angelo Russell, the second overall pick in 2015.
Yeah, pretty interesting, too, Kevin, that the Lakers traded him after just his second season. It was basically a salary dump. It wasn't about talent because he's got plenty of that, but he was young when he came into the league. He had a reset at age 21 and then went on to rebuild his stock in Brooklyn, making an all-star game there. And by doing that, showed everybody that he could start over.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Russell from long range. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. Here's Morant. And that's basket number 4. He's taken 9 shots to this point.
And it just seems like Morant is always ready to outwork the defense. A big effort pays off for him there inside.
Now here is Edwards over Bane. Great D that time from Bane. And stolen by Russell. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Edwards leading the charge. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Memphis leading by 6. Morant drives in. And the rejection by Towns. And Towns throws it down.
And a good call. Towns, one of the best in the league with the catch and flush.
Morant against Russell. Gobert with the block. It's stolen by Adams. Passes it to Bane. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bane.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Edwards drives in. That one drops for him. Now just a 2-point Grizzly lead. And in the NBA, Clark, one singular talent can transform a team, as we know. So if you could play with either a superstar scorer or a defensive player of the year team, which would it be?
I think I've got to go with the defender, Kevin, simply because there are a lot more guys that do scoring at a high level than do defending at a high level. And if you have an elite defensive player of the year kind of guy, he can make a huge impact on your championship chances. You like what you have there. Russell crafty with the dribble.
Russell against Morant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Already embracing his role as a leader on this team. Morant brings a strong work ethic and winning mentality to this team.
Now, here is Russell. He has 6. Here's Towns. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Jackson passes to Morant. Jackson looking around. It's stolen by Gobert. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And he lobs it up. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
Kudos for the effort, but he got there a little too late.
There's 53 seconds left in the first half of the game. Payne finds Morant. Back to Payne. Loads it up there for Morant. It's stolen by Gobert. And here we go. Towns heading to the hoop. And Towns throws it down.
You know what makes Towns so dangerous in transition? He can beat you with the shot, or he can beat you at the rim.
Minnesota with the rebound. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And Gobert kicks to Russell. Top of the key jumper, no good.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Morant with a wide open look. Misses the 3. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Timberwolves lead by 1. We'll see. First half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Minnesota in the lead. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. The Grizzlies shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Outside, Bane. Down low, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. It's Russell with the drive. Oh, the lob to Gobert. It's stolen by Adams. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Edwards finds Gobert, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Gobert's got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Timberwolves. Morant against Russell. Brooks the pass to Morant. Shot from the wing. Chalk up 2 there. And it's 13 points for John Morant.
And relentless in his attack. Morant is wearing down the defense, putting up some huge numbers here tonight.
Outside, Edwards. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Edwards got the lead, back up to 3 now for Minnesota. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. The 3 from Morant, and he's good on the 3 ball. Morant's got the game tied up here for the Grizzlies.
Now that is impressive. It's clear Morant has made the effort to keep expanding his range.
Here's McDaniels. And they get it back. And Gobert kicks to Russell. And airballs the triple. That one was way off. And so it's Memphis with it. Bane looking around. Adams with the screen on Edwards. Edwards against Bane. Just 5 to shoot. Now here's Morant for 3.
And hustle like that is why he leads this team in rebounds tonight.
And I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
Up again. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside, Bain. Over to the left wing. Now Morant. He's got 16. For the lead, Morant with another miss.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Shot by McDaniels, no good. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Payton for 3. Offensive rebound. Morant outside. From deep three-point range, Morant with another miss. Minnesota's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Hey, guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns is having?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
Back to Jackson. And here's Morant. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Morant against Russell. Morant passes to Adams for the lead. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Timberwolves shooting 31%, not looking sharp offensively, to say the least. It's Edwards on the wing. Over Bain. And it's Towns penetrating. And the rejection by Jackson. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Hey, we know every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter. They recover it. Here's Edwards.
And that defensive versatility Jackson has is just incredible. Able to guard multiple positions due to that height and reach.
Outside, Russell driving the lane. Towns for 3. Drains the three-pointer. Towns has got 7.
You know, Karl Anthony Towns is a dangerous shooter from the perimeter, and it's this excellent shot selection that helps him be so efficient from there.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Timberwolves ahead, up 3. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up. Tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So on the floor for Minnesota, sliding into the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Russell in at the point guard position. The high post shot. Edwards with another miss.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Minnesota leading by 3. Here's Towns. Drops in the layup for 2.
Excellent job by Towns to stick with it. He didn't let the defender get to him there.
Memphis has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Brooks. Fires top of the key. And stolen by Russell. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And finished off by McDaniels. McDaniels got the lead up to 7 now for the Timberwolves.
Oh, that
is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me. But confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself.
Well, he couldn't help himself. Couldn't resist. That really was a spectacular play.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Outside Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Stolen by Brooks. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. It's stolen by Edwards. Stolen by Jackson. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. Loads it up there for Bane.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
It actually almost makes it a little more special. Grace over power is how I would look at it.
Russell kicks to Towns. Back to Russell. Morant with the steal. Jackson with it. Now guarded by Towns. Jackson dishes to Adams. There's the pass to Morant. Over Russell. And it's Morant missing.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
To the middle. It's stolen by Adams. Bane drawn the double team. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Jackson passes to Morant. Now Bane. Edwards defending. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
He takes it in. McDaniels kicks to Edwards. Tries the spin move. Misses off the left iron.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
And Morant throws it down.
Yeah, defensively, you pick your poison. Morant can beat you with the shot, the drive, or the pass.
Russell looking around. They grab their own miss. Passes to McDaniels. Here's Edwards to end the drought. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams is... And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. And Morant throws it down.
And going back to college, Morant's made a habit of rising to the occasion.
Edwards passes to Gobert. Outside, Russell. Puts up a 3. Here's Towns. That one doesn't go. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Memphis with the ball. 3-point lead. Now here's Brooks. Out to Morant. Clock at 6. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Here's Edwards. They get it back. It's in! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
From deep. Off on that one. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
And looking at how these two teams play, it should be a physical one tonight, Grant, particularly on the glass.
Yeah, bring your hard hat. This is going to be a physical game indeed. Both sides are used to generating extra possessions with their rebounding, so I'm curious to see which club wins that battle.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Mikal Bridges is out there with Devin Booker, and it's Paul in at the 3. And Morant drops them both. Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
Now here's Crowder. Booker, the pass to Ayton. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender.
And Ayton, with that efficiency, just becomes an outstanding option for what you do offensively.
Morant, the pass to Bane. He buries it from 3.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Crowder, a screen on Bane. Booker for 3. Kept alive.
And Crowder, one of those guys who's a protector both defensively, but also on the offensive rebound.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there. Ayton, a screen on Brooks. To the middle. And Ayton with the stuff.
I mean, as good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA. Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
Morant, the pass to Bane. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. And here's Morant outside. And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Crowder. An easy 2 on the layup.
The advantage Crowder has inside is just how strong and physical he'll play.
Outside Morant. Outside Bane. Back to Morant. Shot from 12. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Booker, the pass to Ayton. And out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Morant. On the wing, Brooks. Back to Morant. Doesn't go that time. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. The kick out to Paul. From deep. Can't get it to drop. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Outside Bane. Lets it go from deep. The Suns clear it. Outside Booker. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Here's Morant. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Mikal Bridges.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled. Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
With the drive, and then Morant with the dunk.
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Ayton with a screen. Booker goes in. Pass to Ayton. And stolen by Bane. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
Yeah, BA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. if the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
It's Aiden with the drive, and the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. The free throw's off from Aiden.
Well, DeAndre Ayton was so valuable in that 2021 playoff run for the Suns. Shot over 65% the entire postseason on their way to that NBA Finals appearance.
Now here's Paul. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Here's Booker. Great D that time from Bane.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Outside Morant. Second chance effort. It's deflected.
Well, more than capable as a defender. Bridges with a great job using his length.
It's rebounded by Memphis. 24 seconds left now in the first quarter. Throws it up high, and then Morant with the dunk.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Outside Paul. Pass to Bridges. 4-3. Gets the three to fall.
And that's a shot Bridges needs to just keep sinking. You can see his confidence growing.
Left side Morant. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Morant's got 15 points. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the... And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
Well, you have to love their activity level at the defensive end, racking up those steals.
You know, they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
To the wing on the left. Back to Morant. Launches a three. Got a piece of it. The Suns trailing. Bridges passes to Crowder. Out to Bridges from the arc. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
Paul finds Bridges. Back to Paul. Outside for Booker. Suns keep it alive. Three-pointer, Bridges. Oh, my. Came close to a four-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Well, Bridges doing a good job fighting hard past the foul, even after the release.
And think about this. In an era of load management, Mikal Bridges is a rarity. He has never missed a game in college or the NBA.
And if you talk to Bridges, Grant, he really credits his mom for his determination on and off the court.
You know, B.A., it's a terrific story. Now, she actually made the NBA before Mikal did. She joined the 76ers organization in 2015, 3 years before Mikal was drafted.
Here's Booker. After the basket by Memphis. The kick out to Paul. Jacks up a three. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Morant. Outside Bane. Pass to Jackson. To the paint. Deflects the pass. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Here's Morant. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Crowder's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Ayton. The rebound by Jackson. For Memphis, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Adams against Ayton. Adams, the pass to Morant. Adams with a screen on Bridges. Blows the alley-oop.
Oh, you can tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
Paul finds Booker. Out to Bridges. Crowder outside. Back to Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And that's just too easy. Bridges in there slamming it down.
After a tough decade for the Suns between 2010 and 2020, they are once again a team to be reckoned with in the NBA, Brent.
Oh, man, the cachet of talent that this roster has is tremendous. And this team really came together in a hurry. And they're going to be a force for the next few years to come.
The rebound by Jackson. The Grizzlies shooting just 38% for this game so far. Morant. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. Hey, we see plenty of three-point shots every game, Brent. Would you say it's still a shooter's league?
Yeah, I would say it's still a scorer's league, BA, rather than a shooter, because, look, a lot of people can take shots. There aren't too many that make them efficiently. So that part is going nowhere. I think it's about creating points and trying to get it to the most opportunistic way you can score. That's what the offense's job is to do. Got to make a decision quick sometimes, and Chris Paul does that on the catch and shoot.
Bridges against Morant to the middle. Pass to Adams. Back to Brooks. Just 5 to shoot. And he lobs it up top. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Well, not many times does Adams get his number called for plays like that, but the oop there looked good.
Crowder with it. Paul passes to Crowder. Misses the three. Memphis leading. Pass to Morant. Inside. Kicks it out to Jackson. To the inside.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, BA.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. It's Bridges on the wing. Brooks defending. Ayton, no good. For Memphis, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Brooks outside. Jackson outside. Back to Brooks. Pass to Jackson. Jackson the screen. And it's Morant off the drive.
So explosive coming off the screen. Morant is sudden and deadly.
For 3, Bridges. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Adams. Just 4 seconds left in the second quarter. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies closing out this quarter with a 7. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right.
The Suns, 23.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Using all that momentum behind him to finish with power. Gotta love watching him dive toward the rim.
This is why the best athletes in the world play this game. If he finds a hole, he rips through and throws it down.
Kicking off the second half. Here's Monty Williams 5. Crowder and Ayton the bigs. Devin Booker out there with Mikal Bridges. And it's Paul in at the 3.
I've gotten used to Devin Booker putting up huge numbers, so a 40-point game for him feels like another day at the office.
Morant tries again. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, Steven Adams still working on becoming a better and more consistent free throw shooter, so another opportunity upcoming.
Both shots good from the stripe. Well, you talk about Booker's high-powered offense. He's a rare member of the 70-point club with only 5 other players in NBA history. Brent, you got Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, Elgin Baylor, and David Robinson.
Man, BA, if you could sit down at a table to talk about your 70-point night, I'd like to be a server at that table.
Stolen by Bain. Here's Morant. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Mikal Bridges.
Love the attacking mindset of Morant. Gets him to the line.
And Morant drops them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Ayton with a screen. Pass to Bridges. Oh, deflected. Down low. Second half of basketball. Just over a minute played so far. Jackson outside. Morant against Bridges. Brooks a screen on Bridges. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer, Brooks. And they recover it. Back to Jackson. Brooks outside. Memphis needs to get off a shot. From deep, Morant. And another shot. Left side, Bain. Back to Adams. Inside. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection. But you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Bridges down low, pounded by Morant. Pass to Bridges. And again, it's the Suns missing. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Bridges against Morant. Outside Bain. Back to Morant. For 3. The Suns clear it. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Crowder finds Booker. Crowder with it. He's picked up by Bain. Now here's Ayton. Outside Paul. Pass to Crowder. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. The Grizzlies have gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. Outside Morant. A minute 53 left in the third quarter. 6 on the shot clock. From deep, Bain. Crowder grabs the miss. Crowder's got his 5th rebound in this one. Booker, the pass to Crowder. And Crowder with the jam.
And anytime Crowder gets to the rim, he likes to send a message.
Outside Morant. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Up top, Bain. Booker defending. Bain, no good.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
And it's Crowder missing.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Morant finds Jackson. Back to Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
Booker with it. Guarded by Morant. To the paint. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball, following the score by Phoenix. On the wing, Bain. And he lobs it up. Stolen by Booker. In transition, here come the Suns. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And so it's Memphis with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Appearing in control, but and a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And it's Morant off the drive. Pass to Adams. And stolen by Paul. Bridges with it. Guarded by Morant. In transition, here come the Suns. Here's Booker. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And they get it back. Memphis leading. Outside Bane. 60 ticks off the clock here in the 4th. Lets it go from 14. And it's slammed in by Adams.
I don't know if you can have a guy that size be a surprising threat on the pick and roll, but Adams can catch the ball and finish through traffic.
Paul passes to Booker. It's Bridges on the wing. Back to Paul. Out to Bridges. The 3. Brooks with the rebound. Memphis shooting about 43% in this one. To the inside. Back to Bane. Outside Morant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he's going for the lob. 3-pointer. Bane, no good. The Suns have gone 1 of 4 since the 4th quarter began. And it's Bridges with the jam.
I'd like to see Mikal get out there on the fast break and see that open opportunity.
Bane against Booker. Out to the right wing. Right side Morant. Pass to Adams. Bane against Booker. Puts it up from 17. And it's Adams missing.
And it seemed like they lost track of time. The shot clock, in that case, got the better of them.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Bridges outside. Can't hit from in close. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Outside Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff. Bridges outside. Booker with it. He's picked up by Bane. Offensive rebound.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
Outside Morant. Pass to Bane. And stolen by Bridges. He goes up. Count it. And 1. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play. Ja Morant picks one up. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside has been impressive. The defense hasn't been very effective against them.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace. And that's produced some easy scoring.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That'll be a second foul of the game. 1:02 left to play in the fourth. Jackson, pass to Bain. And we're going to have a jump ball. Pass to Morant. 6 to shoot. From outside the arc. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Well, you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
Bain against Booker. Now Bain. Bridges on the double. Jackson outside. Right wing. To the middle. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by Chris Paul. He launches a three. It falls. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within one.
Yeah, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
First free throw is good, and that'll put him up 2.
And it's critical. Morant steps up in the important points in the game. This is his time to shine. Calm under pressure. And every point here means a lot.
Time called here. The Suns decide to talk it over. They're behind by 3. Just 4 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. All right, guys, what's your take?
They should have a play prepared for this scenario. Little time, you need a 3. Of course, the D will be guarding the line. No one said it was going to be easy.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks.